Shake it, baby. Everybody shake it, baby. Everybody shake it, baby.
Sorry ass DJ. can get some.
Lock in that lower body position. Squeeze those glutes. Good knee over toe translation. And we have also a very stable foot. That should not falter at all as we come down. See, my knee position stays the same. And then comes all the way open. Knee is still in a good position. Squeezing back and down. Something like this, what I would do is maybe 3 to 5 repetitions on each side. And then get up, try out some of your movements. See how you feel a little bit after. You should feel like you're now a little bit more open. Not only have you primed good hip flexion, but you've primed sufficient hip extension. This is going to be a similar position when you're getting into a jerk. We need a good amount of movement capability to get into that hip extension. When you're standing up from the squat, we want to be able to get full hip extension. We don't want to see you only stop right there. So hip extension and hip flexion, the ability to move into both positions, open your body up to movement possibilities, and open that upper body up. So that is the world's greatest stretch.
1, 2, 3, come on.
Number 8 is foot exchange, and this is going to look a little bit similar to the first exercise we did in this workout, but in exercise number 1, both feet were striking in front of the line before striking behind the line. In this exercise, actually one foot strikes in front of the line while the opposite foot strikes behind the line. So you're going to feel this one a little bit more in the hip flexors in addition to those calf muscles, but we do want to increase the explosiveness of our hip flexors because they're very important in running speed and moving quickly. Exercise 3 is off-tempo hops, and this isn't necessarily to build foot speed, but more so coordination, having the ability to have a good connection between the mind and the feet. You want to have full control over your body. So as you can see here, my feet are placed either side of the line, and this time we're tapping 3 times, but on that third tap, we're actually hopping up into the air. So this is going to be a bit of a challenge at first. Your brain is just going to want to get in a rhythm and just continuously tap from either side, but you've got to fight against it and make sure every third tap you're hopping up into the air. So it might just take a little bit of practice to get the coordination, but once you do, try and increase the speed as much as possible. Number 4 is single leg side to side. So as you can see here, I'm starting on one side of the line with both feet, then one foot moves across the line and then back to join my other foot. And then the foot that's on the opposite side of the line is just pretty much just tapping in the same spot. So you're almost working one leg at a time, but both feet are getting work. It just takes a little bit of coordination to be able to control that one foot at a time, pushing it out across the line and then back in. You could actually do 30 seconds on one foot and change and go 30 seconds on the opposite foot as well. First up, we're starting with forwards, backwards, and as the name of the exercise suggests, we're moving forwards and backwards in front and behind the line, one foot moving in front and then the opposite foot comes up to meet it, then we do the exact same thing behind the line. But the most important thing to remember with all of these exercises is to remain on our toes. Not once should our heels touch the ground. Being on our toes allows us to be lighter on our feet and move quicker. We also want to lower our center of gravity by having a slight bend in the knees and leaning forward with our chest. And then we also want to drive our arms simultaneously with our foot movements. So as our right foot moves forwards, our left foot drives and vice versa. The faster we move our arms, the easier it is to move our feet quickly as well.